Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the Merciful and Compassionate. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. This is Mina Yazdani, your English teacher. I welcome you all. Hope you all are fine. Today is another chance to get better. Yes, there is always a room for improvement. You must get every chance to be a good student. As you know, this is your revision lesson, and today I am here just to discuss the lessons which you have done previously, and the topics are opposites in comparison, sound the same but different spelling, idioms, suffixes, and personal pronoun. I have divided all these topics into two lessons. First, we will discuss opposites and comparisons and suffixes. Prefixes and suffixes. These terms are not new for you. You are familiar with it and you know the use of these prefixes and suffixes. Now look at the prefixes. Prefixes are the combination of letters which are fixed in the beginning of meaningful words. They are dis, in, il, em, an. When you pronounce these letters, you may understand these are meaningless. They are not giving you any meaning. But when you use them before the word, in the beginning of the word, you get an other meaningful word which gives you a negative sense. For example, look at this list: agree, advantage, regular, mature, logical, sane, mute. When you add these letters in the beginning of these words, agree becomes disagree, advantage becomes disadvantage, regular, irregular, mature, immature, logical, illogical, sane, insane, mature, mute, unmute. For example, agree. Agree means you are ready. You are saying yes to any opinion, to any advice, or to any word, or to anything. Means you are ready. But when you say disagree, it means you are not. You are not going to do something is going on, or you are not ready to do something. In this way, you get negative meanings. Now look at the suffixes. Suffixes are the combination of letters which are fixed at the end of meaningful words. And these are the words, letters tion, cian, ssion, less, ness, able, ion. Again, they are meaningless. But when we add them at the end of the word, we fix them at the end of the word. Sometimes suffixes also change a positive word into a negative word. For example, rest means you are taking rest, you are doing nothing. But when you add the word less, less at the end of the rest, it becomes restless, means you are tired, you are not comfortable. Now look at the list: decide, decision, admit, admission, describe, description, music, musician, rest, restless, restlessness. Now you can see the words decide, admit, describe, music, rest. These are different words. Means decide is a verb, admit is a verb. Now look at the decision. This is a noun. Admission, it's noun. Description, again it's noun. Music, musician, a person who plays music. Rest, a verb. Restlessness, noun. Profession, option, extension, pension, portion, auction. All these words are nouns. So the words suffixes change the word family. Hope these concepts, which obviously you have done earlier, are more clear to you or give you a clear understanding of the use of prefixes and suffixes. Now look at the word happy. It's an adjective. With a little change, when we add ly, it becomes ily, it becomes adverb. Then happiness, it's noun. Sad, adjective. Sadly, adverb. Sadness, noun. Intelligent, intelligently, intelligence. Now look at the adverbs. We just add ly at the end of the word and the family is changed. Adjective is changed into adverb, and when we used NESS, NCE, it becomes noun. Okay, now comes comparison. We do make comparison between things. Sometimes we make comparison between two things. Sometimes we make comparison more than two things. It depends. But we must follow some rules. Some of the words you have noticed, some of the words are one syllable words. We can say short words. We can say we do not break the word. For example, fast, slow, pretty. Now look at the word decent, intelligent, beautiful. Again, you people are familiar with the syllable and the rules. Now come to the one syllable words. When we make comparison between two things, we just add ER or EST. As you can see on the slide, fast, faster, fastest. Slow, slower, slowest. Pretty, prettier, prettiest. These are one syllable words, and in this way you have a long list of one syllable words, then more than one syllable words. But here there is a difference to change the degree of adjective. More than one syllable words need an other word, more and the most. Decent, more decent, the most decent. Intelligent, more intelligent, the most intelligent. Beautiful, more beautiful, the most beautiful. Now the difference is when we make comparison of two things, we use more, and when we make comparison more than two things, we use the most. And remember and keep this thing in your mind. In the superlative degree, we always use the with most. We cannot say most decent. We must say the most decent boy in the whole class. But when we are comparing two boys, we'll say Ali is more decent than Hamza. Let's assess yourself. It is a very short test. You may copy down these sentences in your notebook and fill it up, and you may share it with me on my WhatsApp. You are most welcome to take any guidance from your teacher. Jazakallah and stay blessed.